Hi, I'm Scott, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Ankake Yakisoba from Lawson convenience store here in Japan. It came to 559 yen, $3.74 US, and the calories are 534. So it's not the cheapest dish in the whole convenience store, but it's pretty heavy. It's got a fair hefty weight to it, and it should be very filling because it's got the starchy sauce and the noodles and all the rest of it. So having a closer look at it, there are a few veggies in there. There's some typical ones like Chinese cabbage, some carrots, but also there's some mysterious black ones in there. Can you see those black things? So those are called kikurage, which is a kind of fungus, doesn't sound so good, a kind of a mushroom which grows on the trees. So they don't have a particularly strong flavor, but they add a wonderful kind of a texture to the whole thing because it's kind of a slimy and a very simple dish in terms of texture. So they add these kikurage into this kind of dish to give a bit of interesting texture. So you may be wondering, what is in this slimy ankake sauce? Here's the ingredients. The thickening agent is katakuriko, which is a potato starch, salt and black pepper, torigara soup, which is kind of a chicken stock, sesame oil, water, and sake. So you can see the ingredients are actually pretty straightforward. They're pretty mild, which is going to give this whole dish a kind of a mild, lovely, kind of a warming flavor. So let's go in for a closer look. So it comes in quite a large container compared to other convenience store containers, and they've called it fried noodles in starchy sauce. And it's supposed to provide half of your daily intake of vegetables in this one dish. And that's the karashi, which is the very strong mustard. So I heated it up here, and it was really hot. Heated up for about 4 minutes. And you can see the gelatinous sauce kind of melts a little bit. The boiled egg is cooked to perfection, and that's a bit of Chinese cabbage. And there's the kikurage, the kind of the fungus mushroom. And the noodles look lovely and chewy, and you know, they're just basic Chinese noodles. And the sauce just coats it so beautifully. I can't wait to have a bit of that. So I added a bit of mustard, the karashi, to give it a bit of a kick. And of course you don't have to add that in there, but it's a very mild dish, so it should add an extra punch. So I'm going to heat it up now. It's about 4 minutes. It's quite a long time. So remember to take off the little mustard sachet before you do that to avoid any accidents. Okay, so it's nice and heated up now. Oh, I'm hoping this isn't going to burn me actually. So let's pop it open here. It's starting to smell really good. And let's just pop off the top. Oh, check that out. So it's a little bit difficult to show you this without spinning it. But now we can see the smell is very mild. It doesn't taste, I've not tasted it yet. Like a mixture between Chinese food and Japanese food. It's kind of the perfect mariage. I'm smelling the sesame oil. And I'm hearing the crows outside as well. So let's go in first. Actually, I'm going to get a spoon here. I have a spoon here. Let's taste this, the kind of the gloopy sauce first, if I can get some. Just kind of like on its own. See the kind of the grand gloopiness of the sauce here. So I'll taste a little bit of the sauce first. As it's a very mild, a very gentle flavor. It's not like one of those sausage which is going to punch you in the face. It's like, ooh, hello, I'm a sauce, kind of a thing. A little bit salty, but not too salty. And it just brings out the umami of all the different vegetables and the torigara soup and everything. Oh, So actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little bit of mustard, because I like to have just a little bit of kick. So Japanese mustard karashi is really hot, so be really careful with this if you've never tried it before. So I'll put a little bit on the side here, and it's really hot. So you can see I've put it just right down here. See, down here, can't do it, just down here. So I'll give it a little bit of a mix through to get it all kind of into the sauce. So I think when you're eating this, it's going to make quite a lot of loud noise, kind of slurpy slurpy, but excuse me on that one. Okay, let's give it a try. That's lovely. It does. And the word that just springs to mind is mild. It's a very mild dish, and because it's nice and warm, it kind of warms you from the inside. It's kind of like a big hug. It's a very kind of like a comforting food. And the noodles themselves they're not too hard, they're not too soft, they're just kind of nice, if you know what I mean. Let me just see if I can give you more of a look there. Yeah, you can see they're all kind of nice and soft, and they go really well with this kind of starchy sauce. So let's try the kikurage, which is the little black thing. Yeah, not a great deal of taste, but the texture, as I say, adds to the texture of it. Here, let's try about the old Chinese cabbage. Little bit sweet, nice and crunchy. Here's a little piece of carrot. Sweet and not overcooked. It's amazing how these convenience stores, they prepare all these things en masse, but everything is like cooked to perfection. It's not like overcooked or like soggy or squelchy in the mouth. It's just like it's been cooked 5 minutes ago. It's amazing how they do it. Let's have a few more mouthfuls of this. Yeah, I'm glad I put the mustard in, because it does give it that extra little punch there. Now the egg here is you get half a boiled egg, which is, you know, it's not a big thing, but when it was sitting in here before I put it in the microwave, it looked a little bit more orange, shall we say. But now it's been cooked a little bit more in the microwave, so it's kind of cooked a little bit more in the top. But let's try the egg. Look at that. The egg is just nice in the middle as well. And if we mix the noodles with the egg, let's see how how that goes down. Okay. Well, that's the perfect combination. The egg and these noodles and the starchy sauce all together. Wow. Fantastic. So I've had maybe, I don't know, 5 or 6 chopstickfuls of this dish so far, and I'm finding it's actually very, very filling. So the more you go into it, the sauce is very glutinous, so it seems to kind of hold in your stomach more than like if you had noodles with just like a regular soup. It kind of fills you up a bit more. So, okay, so rating wise, I'm gonna give this 4 out of 5. It's a very good dish, a little pricey, but you get what you pay for. Very good quality, the vegetables are fresh, the noodles are nice and soft. It's tasty, it's filling, it's warming. If you're looking for something to fill you up, especially in a nice cold winter's day like it is today, this is the dish for you. Lawson, can't beat it. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.